Who was Mary Magdalene? You walk through the great art galleries of Europe, you'll find her again and again, painted as a broken woman, a sinner drowning in regret, her long hair falling like a confession. If you watch modern portrayals like The Chosen, you see her as fragile, wounded, standing on the edge of madness before being rescued. But history tells us something more complicated. Mary Magdalene is not one simple story. She is a question. For centuries, scholars and church leaders have debated whether Mary of Magdala, the woman healed of 7 demons, is the same Mary who lived in Bethany, the sister of Martha and Lazarus. 2 places, 2 identities, 1 unforgettable devotion. The first time we meet Mary in the Gospels, she is living in darkness. Luke tells us she was possessed by 7 demons. In the ancient world, this meant total isolation, no safety, no dignity, no voice. A woman whose mind betrayed her, a woman people feared more than they helped. She did not belong. And then Jesus met her. We are not told the words he spoke, we are only told the result. The demons left. 7 is not just a number. In Scripture, it means fullness, completeness. Mary was not partly broken, she was shattered. When Jesus healed her, he didn't just remove evil, he restored her identity, her humanity. And when someone gives you yourself back, you don't walk away, you follow. If Mary Magdalene is also Mary of Bethany, then her relationship with Jesus was not distant, it was deeply personal. Bethany was not a stop along the road, it was a home. Here, Mary is not the outcast, she is a sister, a friend, a student. In one famous moment, Martha is busy preparing the house, serving, working, doing what was expected of her. Mary, meanwhile, sits at the feet of Jesus. This was scandalous. In that culture, sitting at a rabbi's feet meant one thing: discipleship. And disciples were men. But Mary chooses listening over approval. When Martha complains, Jesus does not correct Mary, he defends her. She has chosen what is better. Mary understood something early. Being close to Jesus mattered more than being impressive for others. Then comes the day everything collapses. Lazarus falls ill. The sisters send word to Jesus. They wait, they trust. But Jesus does not come. By the time he arrives, Lazarus has been dead 4 days. Mary runs to Jesus and falls at his feet. Her words are not polite, they are raw. If you had been here, my brother would not have died. Jesus sees her grief and he breaks. The shortest verse in the Bible carries immense weight. Jesus wept. Mary watches as Jesus stands before the tomb and calls Lazarus out. She had seen him heal her mind. Now she sees him command death. From this moment on, Mary's devotion is no longer hopeful, it is unshakable. 6 days before Passover, Mary enters the room carrying an alabaster jar. Inside it is pure nard, rare, imported, worth a full year's wages. For some, this jar represented security, a future, independence. Mary does not hesitate. She breaks it. The perfume fills the room. She pours it on Jesus' feet. Then she does something even more shocking. She wipes his feet with her hair. In the ancient world, a woman's hair was her glory. By uncovering it, Mary is saying something without words. My worth is nothing compared to yours. This is not waste. This is surrender. Judas speaks up. He masks greed with morality. This could have helped the poor. But Jesus stops him. She has done a beautiful thing. Then he says something no one else understands. She has anointed my body for burial. Mary sees what the others refuse to accept. While the men dream of power, Mary prepares for loss. She understands love sometimes means letting go. When Jesus is arrested, fear takes over. The disciples run. Peter denies him. Promises dissolve. But Mary stays. She stands at the foot of the cross. She watches nails pierce flesh. She hears every breath. She feels the world collapse. When Jesus dies, Mary follows his body. She watches where he is buried. She memorizes the place. Why didn't she leave? Because fear no longer ruled her. She had lived in darkness before. Rome had nothing worse to offer. Without the women at the cross, there would be no witnesses to the burial. Without Mary, there would be no one waiting on Sunday morning. Mary returns to the tomb to finish what she started, but the stone is rolled away. She runs to tell Peter and John. They come, they see, they leave. Mary stays. She weeps. She speaks to angels and doesn't even notice. Grief has made her fearless. Then she sees a man she thinks is the gardener. "Where have you taken him?" And then he says her name. Mary. One word changes everything. She cries out, "Rabboni, my teacher." Jesus gives her a mission. Go and tell my brothers. A woman becomes the first preacher of the resurrection. The early church called her Apostola Apostolorum, the apostle to the apostles. So who was Mary Magdalene? Not a scandal, not a rumor, not a footnote. She was the ideal disciple. She listened, she gave, she stayed. History tried to reduce her. The Bible reveals her. The next time you see Mary Magdalene in art or film, don't just see a sinner. See a woman who broke a jar. See a witness of death and life. See the first voice to say, "He is risen."